Hi, Mary. Thanks very much for coming in and seeing me today. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about your article in your book that you in the book that you sent me, and little short stories that you have. But before that, I want to get a little bit of know about you because I only see you twice a week, so I really don't get to have an in-depth um, look into personality. So tell me something about yourself.
I don't know. I'm quiet and I like to read and be by myself and I like to draw.
hmm hmm So, what do you like? What do you do at school? What do you like at school? What's one of the subjects that you like at school?
I like English class.
Like English class, I make your English class interesting, do I?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
that's
like English class.
that's good. That's good. How about your friends? Do you have a lot of friends or
Not really.
no?
No, kind of a loner.
Okay, okay. Um, the reason why that I was really keen for you to come in and talk to me is that I really liked your story. And your story was excellent. The depth, the explicitness of it was really, really good. Um, I just would like to know it was very dark. And I wanted to know if that was things that you normally write, because it's the first time you've written something like that in my class where it's been that dark. It's always been like in a level keel, but now it was quite in depth. So I was wondering if that was something that's related to your personality, or is it something the mood that you're in right now, or some kind of feeling that you have.
I don't know, it's kind of how I feel. I mean, I just feel like that.
So what makes you feel like that? You must have some kind of idea as to why you feel like that. Is there something happening at home that you're not liking, or is there something going on with your parents that could be helping to have these feelings?
They don't have time for me.
What do you mean by they don't have time for you?
They're too busy with my brother. He's the perfect kid and I'm trouble. I'm hard work.
So if I read that correctly, that you feel like you don't get sufficient um, feedback or caring or some kind of relationship with them, you think that it spends most times with your brother?
Well, yeah. I mean, they never have time for me. The only time they talk to me is when I act out or do something to get their attention. They're too busy with him. He's the golden child. He's perfect.
Have you tried to sit down with them and explain how you feel about what's going on?
Well, they tell me it's in my head. I'm making things up.
Hmm. Okay, maybe that explains a little bit more about how the character comes. So the character in your story is very dark, and you've made a tremendous um, kind of persuasive argument for the character to become suicidal. Now, when it happens like that, obviously, when I read that, it's definitely concerning for me, and I want to make sure that you know that I'm here for you. And I would like to know, is that something which you can relate to? Is it you feeling that way, or is just the fact is that you just made a very good story?
I kind of feel that way. I mean, the bullies here at school are always telling me that the world would be better off without me. So I
hmm
don't know. Maybe I thought that that would be right.
hmm Is there anything you're doing outside of school that, I mean, how's your outside of school? Are you getting into trouble, or are you doing things,
Hmm.
are you doing things that technically to draw attention to yourself? I mean, would it be something like, do you drink? Is that something that you're maybe doing, or doing something else? I mean, you don't have to tell me. I'm just trying to figure out.
Am I going to get in trouble if I talk to you?
No, it's between me and you. Then, as I say, if it goes beyond how I can help you, then we will try and get you some help from more qualified people. I just want to get to know what's going through your mind, so I can try and make some kind of heads and tails with the article that you wrote.
Well, maybe sometimes I'll have something to drink, make the kids think I'm cool,
Hmm.
and you know, maybe there's drugs.
Okay, I don't want to know any more than that. It's just something that it could be happening with you. Okay, do you feel and it's kind of uh, I kind of get where you're coming from, to be honest with you, because when I was at school, I was bullied too. I was just a string bean and didn't have a lot of friends, so I was an easy hit. I was continually bullied. So I know exactly where you're coming from. Although I never went as that dark as what you did, but I do know where it could have came from. Do you think that you would be up to the idea of going to see a counselor? Because I think I've reached the point where I can't do anything else for you. Would you be up to going down to the school counselor and if if you felt that was what you wanted to do?
I don't know. I mean, can you go with me?
I would definitely walk down and go into the weight room. I wouldn't go into the office with you because I wouldn't be allowed to, but I would definitely stay outside and wait for you in the waiting room. And I would promise I wouldn't leave. I would definitely be there until the counselor had finished with you.
Will I be in trouble if I go?
No, that was between me and you and between the counselor and yourself. That would be strictly confidential.
Do my parents have to know?
Again, that would be something that you would have to talk to the counselor about. That would be beyond my jurisdiction for to make that. This conversation right now would probably be between me and you, but the counselor, that would be something between the counselor and you, and that wouldn't you and I would not be involved with that, and you couldn't need to come back and talk to me about that because that would be strictly between you guys.
So you would be there
I would
waiting?
definitely be there and would sit outside and wait for you.
Okay.
Okay, let me make a phone call and then we'll walk down. Okay?